Hello, David from O'Neill Roofing and Restoration. This is Joel from JND SEO. Spoke briefly on the phone today, so I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. Now, I don't want to waste your time, David. I don't want to waste mine, so I'm going to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you want to hear more information, let's set up a 10-minute phone call. If not, I'm going to give you actually some free tips, and you could definitely apply them right away there, and it would definitely help you out. So David, I didn't see a website for you, so if you do have one that you'd like me to kind of take a look at, which is what I normally would do, I could definitely do this again and go through your site and kind of show you how it's doing. So what I'll do kind of instead is I'll kind of go through a competitor site. I'm typically looking for about 1,500 words of content, which is the first thing I talk about. And just kind of scrolling through this one, that's probably maybe 300 to 400. They probably have they might actually have about maybe 6 to 650 on their page. And I'm looking for about 15. And that's what Google really prefers. But the other reason that we want so much content is that the more content we have, the more keywords we can put into it, such as what I've put in here. Roofing, Raleigh, North Carolina as an example. This is what a new customer would put in, but it's also a really good keyword search that has good volume on it. So the first thing you would find with any Google search is all these ads at the top. Everyone pretty much knows what ads are at this point, so I don't think I need to talk too much about them. But essentially, companies are paying because they're the first thing that new customers would see. They're paying to be seen first, hoping to bring those new customers in. Next up, you're going to find this map section, top 3 companies showing up here based on citations. And citations are just when you get your business name, address, and phone number. Has to be all 3 and listed together into a directory site. These are sites like Home Advisor, Yellow Pages, Yelp, even Better Business Bureau, just to name a few. And next up, we're going to have our organic section. There's going to be 10 results that do show up per page here. These aren't random. They all show up based on Google's algorithm. 2 parts of that we've talked about now are content and keywords. And, these all show up also based on our keyword, which is roofing, Raleigh, North Carolina. So we can rank these accordingly. So number 1 would be Baker Roofing Company. 2 would be Raleigh Roofers. 3 would be A. Paul Roofing. Normally I'd keep going, but again, I want to keep this a little short. So I'm going to go back to Raleigh Roofers. I'm going to just show you their site. Normally I would show you yours first, but again, since I don't have one, I'm just going to show you one of your competitors. This is a program I use called Ahrefs, and it does allow me to kind of analyze their site. Up here, normally if there was a header, I would see that at the top, which would be in big letters, and it would say, usually it's their business name. So Raleigh Roofers, it might have a keyword such as roofing Raleigh, North Carolina as well. It's a great way to be found by Google and actually helps them to find you by having it in there. So for Raleigh Roofers, they do have 82 referring domains. These are just websites that they have links on. People click those links, they send them back to their page. So the 82 websites or domains they have links on are sending them back almost 1,500 links to their main page, RaleighRoofers.com. They can be found for 201 keywords, just like what I put into my search, roofing Raleigh, North Carolina. That would be like a keyword or a keyword phrase. And they've got 201 of those. And these are what really do drive the traffic to their site. And it does for everybody. But for them, they're averaging about 271 visitors to their site per month. So I want to just take a quick look at their keywords to give you kind of an idea what I mean by that. And the first thing we do find is roof repair Raleigh. 200 people do search it every month, just like that. And they are in the first position. So 10 results do show up per page. So if you want to be on the first page for any keyword or keyword search, you just have to be in the top 10. Obviously, being number 1 is the best that you could do for that. And roof repair Raleigh is actually what we call a new customer search term. It's what's going to bring in a new customer. They're essentially the one looking for the service, and they don't know who to look for. Raleigh Roofer, another good one, 300, number 1. Roofing Raleigh, North Carolina, another 100, search that, and they're number 1. Roofing companies, Raleigh, 300 more. And number 4, so still top 5, which is good. Roofers, Raleigh, North Carolina, 70, number 1. We could scroll down. You'll see a lot of ones. They're in the top 5 for all of these. And this is, roughly what, 12 to 15 or so keywords. And they're all really good ones as well. So you can just see the volume. They're going to get the biggest percentage when they're number 1. So you can see how that easily gives them almost 300 visitors to their page per month. So, for you, David, I would definitely recommend having a site if you don't already have one. Again, if you do have one that I just didn't see, would love to check it out, and I'll make another video for you. But if you don't have one, I would definitely recommend building one. It's something that I do offer as a service. I would want to put content on it like we talked about. I'd want to get those keywords on there similar to what we saw with some of your competitors. And we would want to get you ranked on the front page for those so you could bring in those traffic. Even 100 visitors online, even if you said only 15 to 20% of those called you, I mean, we're still talking about, another 20, 30 calls or so. And how many of those would turn into estimates? How many of those estimates would turn into jobs for you per month? It would add some more revenue to your business for sure. Thank you for your time, though, David. I do appreciate it. Have a great day. I will just give you a call to check in and see what you thought of the video for some follow-up. But thank you very much and have a good one.